Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Check.
Mic check, hello?
Hello, mic check 1.
Powered by the Montana Television Network. The KRTV 530 News starts right now in high definition.
Thanks for making KRTV part of your Wednesday. First at 5:30, Montana's Medicaid expansion program is now providing health coverage for more than 47,000 people.
The Bullock administration today updated an oversight panel on the new numbers and how the program is providing health care to those without it. State Public Health Department Policy Director Jessica Rhodes said as of May, newly covered people on Medicaid have had 11,000 preventive dental exams, 1,300 vaccinations, and 2,600 wellness exams. The expanded Medicaid program provides government-funded health coverage to people earning less than 138% of the federal poverty level. Sign-up has been proportionally highest in rural counties like Marr, Golden Valley, Liberty, and Wheatland. About 12% of the new sign-ups are Native Americans. The administration says it's working with Indian tribes to reach tribal members who often don't have health coverage. The Health Department Tribal Relations Director says the program's dental coverage is especially important for Native Americans who often have poor access to dental care.
This is making a difference in the lives of people, again, to make them employable, I think. I just want you to know that because I think it's really important that we haven't forgotten that. That's our goal, I think, is to get people healthy, to get them confident. I don't think they want to stay on Medicaid forever. I think they want to move on.
The expanded Medicaid began providing coverage as of January 1st. It's official. Montana voters will decide this fall whether to relax new restrictions on medical marijuana in the state. They also might decide whether to get rid of medical marijuana altogether. The state's top election official today said Initiative 182 has qualified for the November ballot. I-182 would remove a 3-patient limit for medical marijuana providers, a limit they say puts them out of business. The limit was enacted by the 2011 legislature, but because of lengthy court challenges, it's not taking effect until August 31st. The medical marijuana industry and patients are supporting I-182. However, a competing measure, Initiative 176, is close to qualifying for the November ballots. It would outlaw medical marijuana in Montana. Its organizers say they have enough signatures to qualify that measure. County election officials have until Friday to certify signatures on initiative positions.
In Montana, women earn 74 cents to every dollar a man makes. That's lower than the national average of 79 cents. Social scientists believe the gap will reach equality in 2080. One Montana group hopes to make that timeline much sooner. Women's Foundation of Montana is strategically focusing on ways to invest in other organizations as well as itself in making an impact on diminishing that gap. Last night, the foundation announced $75,000 in grants to 10 organizations throughout the state, including fostering science, technology, engineering, and math education, and boosting rural communities.
One of the primary obstacles that women face is that they're not able in Montana to find kind of the mentors and networking and relationships and resources they need because it's so rural. So we created a place online that's called Powerhouse Montana that's meant to be a place where women can go to find those things. And so it's meant to be kind of an economic development hub for Montana women.
This is the largest amount of grants given by the organization in more than 16 years. In our area, Montana State University Northern's Non-Traditional Careers Project received $5,000.
Next week, the State Board of Regents will be asked to approve a $70,000 recruitment bonus for the University of Montana Vice President, recently hired to increase the school's enrollment. The Board of Regents are holding a telephone conference meeting Tuesday to approve the bonus for Tom Crady, UM's new Vice President of Enrollment and Student Affairs. Crady was not recruited through a national search consultant, which is the norm. Instead, former Commissioner for Higher Education Sheila Stearns conducted the search at no cost. The move saved UM approximately $80,000. Montana's Deputy Commissioner of Higher Education says Crady was the top candidate for the position. He says Crady's salary is below the national average.
We definitely have landed the best we can within our stratosphere to be able to pay. The national average for a state university for a vice president for student affairs is $226,000. That's not the high end, that's just the average.
McRae says $70,000 is above average for this type of bonus. That's equal to the tuition of 3 out-of-state students at UM.
The Cascade County Youth Crisis Home opened up on Monday after about 2 years of work. The home is geared towards youth age 6 to 18 and to provide a gap to help fill in a gap in mental health services. After collecting data from crisis calls in Cascade County, the Center for Mental Health felt there was a need for young adults in the crisis who needed assistance but didn't have a high level of care. Those children can stay at the youth crisis home for as long as needed, but the goal will be to get them ready for their next step within 2 to 3 weeks.
This is a neutral environment where they are able to kind of calm the situation down a little bit and be able to get an assessment, get services put in place, and then when the time is right, then the youth can go back into the home that is prepared to have them there with the services in place already.
Now, everything in that home was furnished by donations. Well, it was another stormy afternoon across north central Montana. You're looking live right now over Great Falls, where we've seen some of that rain this afternoon. Let's get a check on the evening ahead now with Storm Tracker Meteorologist Mike Rollins. Mike.
Well, we've seen some of the showers and storms try and pass through Cascade County, and more are developing right now. A live look out here in Great Falls, where you can see off in the distance here some of the showers that are developing in Cascade County. Temperatures are in the mid-70s right now. Want to take you up north first, and this is Hill County approaching Havre right now. Some fairly strong thunderstorms dumping a lot of heavy rain here. Lots of cloud to ground lightning, likely some small pea-sized hail within this as well. We also have the showers and storms that are forming near Great Falls right now. Those are going to come passing through in about the next hour or so. Later on this evening, though, I think things will start to dry out, and as the Voyagers take on the Owls, temperatures in the low 70s here with the storms ending. So good news for Voyagers fans. Temperatures getting cool, though, later on tonight into the upper 50s with clearing skies. You may need that hoodie if you're headed out to the game. We'll look ahead to the next round of thunderstorms when that arrives in Storm Tracker weather.
All right, we'll see you then. Thanks, Mike. After a night in Great Falls, Big Sky Rally North America is back on the road and headed to Idaho.
The Automobile Scavenger Hunt is a 5-day multi-state event that has participants traveling from Montana to Portland, Oregon. As
MTN's Julian Delorso reports, as the teams make their way across Big Sky Country, they're collecting more than just points.
77 souped-up cars, trucks, and RVs raced out of the Electric City Wednesday morning to hunt for treasure.
You need to find places, statues, historical landmarks, scenic views.
This is the first time the rally has gone through Montana.
Montana is by far the beautifulest place. Beautifulest, is that a word?
We laughed the whole way.
It's been amazing.
We ran into a herd of cows on the road, the highway. Which we've
never seen that in my life.
If you look on the side of the cars, you'll see the real reason for their adventure. They're raising funds for Camp Sunshine, which helps families affected by life-threatening childhood illness. Organizers say 100% of the proceeds go to the charity.
There's nonprofit, we're no profit, so we make nothing, but all the money goes back to charity.
The rally itself is sponsored, and each team raises additional funds of their own.
The more money you raise, the better starting line position you get.